Hello everyone, my name is Neha Danavle from Brisang Training Institute and I am going to share this technical video on the blood. In our body, blood is the essential component of our life and almost all animals possess the circulatory system, and that circulatory system has blood, which is an essential component for living. Then this blood is a fluid connective. Then what is blood? Blood is a fluid connective tissue that consists of plasma and blood cells. It circulates throughout in our body and carries the oxygen and nutrients to various cells, and also collects the waste product from this cell, and then transport to the kidney for the excretion. In our body, about 8% of blood is present compared to our body's weight, and average in about an average 5 to 6 liters of blood is present in body. There are two components are present in blood. First one is plasma and second is blood cells. In blood cells, there are three types of cells are present: RBC, WBC, and platelets. First we can see the RBC, which we also known as an erythrocytes. The RBC are the uh, biconchave shaped cell without nucleus that and also contains the hemoglobin, which is rich in iron, uh, and this blood, because of the hemoglobin, the RBC's color is red. And in our blood cell, uh, that blood cell is mainly occur or produced from the produced by the bone marrow, and its main function is to transportation of nutrients and collect the waste product. Then leukocytes, also known as WBCs. It is an colorless blood cell, and this colorless blood cell mainly uh, used as an immunity, used to defense against the pathogens. And there are two types of WBC are present. First one is granulocytes and second one is agranulocytes. In granulocytes, these two classification are this WBC leads to the classification based on the presence of granules in their cytoplasm. First one is granulocytes. In granulocytes, in leukocytes, when presence of granule in their cytoplasm, then we can call that granulocytes. And these granulocytes are further divided into three types. First one is eosinophil, second one is basophil, and third one is neutrophil. First we see eosinophil. These cells are mainly responsible for immune response against the pathogens, and these cells are mainly present in high concentration in our blood. And mainly these cells are present in digestive system uh, to uh, to help to uh, to helps against the uh, to help or defense against the pathogen in digestive tract. The second one is basophil. Basophil is the basophil has large cytoplasmic granule and also plays a vital role in immune system against the pathogens and allergic responses also. uh, in allergic responses, like when histamine is released, they acts uh, against the pathogens or infection. Then there are neutrophils. They are normally found in bloodstream, and about and neutrophils nucleus is consist of 2 to 5 lobes, and has very fine granules in neutrophils compared to the basophils and eosinophil. And its main function is to destruction of bacteria with the help of like a rhizosome, like or with lysosome, and acts as a strong oxidant. Then what is granulocytes? in leukocytes. When there is absence of granule in their cytoplasm, then we can call it as agranulocytes. And these agranulocytes are further divided into two types. First one is monocyte and second one is lymphocytes. Monocytes are the cell usually present in WBC, usually present in agranulocytes, that has a large nucleus. And most important function of that monocyte is, and this monocyte's nucleus is also present in center of that cytoplasm, and its main function and its main function is to migrate into tissue and cleanse or destroy or phagocytes the uh, dead cells present in tissue. Then also also acts against the infection in the tissue. Then there is a lymphocytes. It is lymphocytes are play vital role in our uh, immune system. They produce the antibodies which acts against the pathogens or any bacteria. And we can also call as a natural killer also called lymphocyte, also called as natural killer cells. There are two types of lymphocytes are develop or produced in our body are the B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. The T lymphocytes are natural killer cells, and B lymphocytes acts like producing the antibodies against the pathogens. Then there are other platelets also present, also known as thrombocytes, and there are specialized and these platelets are mainly produced from the bone marrow of the uh, then these platelets mainly used in bleeding and hemorrhage condition. The function of these platelets is to form a coagulation or helps in clotting the blood when there is a injury or any bleeding leads in our uh, bleeding leads. Then in our blood there is also blood cells and plasma. Then this plasma mainly consists of, or the proportion of plasma is 55% of blood, and it is a pale yellow or the straw like color. uh, and this plasma we can separate with the help of centrifugation. In this centrifugation, the plasma, blood cells, and platelet leukocytes are separate out. The components of plasma is consist of mainly proteins, glucose, and electrolytes and water. Also, there are about 92% of water is present, and protein includes the globulin, albumin, fibrinogen, and prothrombin. There are in our body, this blood is mainly circulate with the help of some blood vessels, and there are three types of blood vessel in our body. First one is artery, which carries the blood uh, towards the away from the heart, and veins, which carries the blood towards the heart. Then there are capillaries, which is present in deep in which present in deep tissue. There is it is a thin tube like structure which provide the blood or the oxygen to the deep in tissue. Then there is these blood vessels are mainly composed of three layers. First one is tunica intima, which is inner layer. Then tunica media, which is a middle layer of that blood vessel. Then there is the tunica externa, which is a outer layer of that blood vessels. uh, Compared to arteries, uh, first one is the uh, this blood vessel carries the oxygen to the respective tissue or the organ, which to uh, helps to generate the ATP, which is required for the metabolic, which is with the help of metabolic pathway, which helps in which required for the energy. But in RBC they lacks the nucleus and mitochondria, so they cannot produce they cannot produce the ATP. So their main function is to carry oxygen to the cell. With the help of that cell we produce the energy. Then the main function of the blood is, first one is carries oxygen to the different parts of body, and collects the waste product for excretion. With the help of kidney they excrete through the body. Then homeostasis. Then then also carries the they also present the platelets. With the help of that, we control the bleeding or hemorrhage condition. Also there is a this with the help of that blood, uh, we can also use that blood in treatment, like with the treatment like a transfusion. When there is any injury, like a loss in uh, excess loss of blood, then we can give that blood with the help of transfusion technique. And that's all for today. Thank you.